Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be taking a look at some news on the Path of Titans mods. So this is going to be covering a wide range of different mod teams, everything that I could literally find, so there's going to be nothing else in terms of different mod news unless it gets uploaded after this video. But yeah, let's just get straight into this, starting off with Divine Beasts CARCHARODONTOSAURUS. So, its TLC has begun. It is slowly coming to the game. It'll eventually be fully here or released, and the model of it has finally been revealed. And I must say, it looks super promising. The detail and the textures and the remodel itself looks so good and just fantastic in general. Now, I do want to mention that this won't be just a quick model change. It won't be like we change the model and that is it. It will have new abilities, new animations, a new model, maybe even some new sounds, and my god, I am so excited for it. I know a huge portion of the Path of Titans modding community has been super excited for Karch to get its TLC. It's one of the oldest mods in the entire game, and it shows it. So the fact that we are going to get this as an improvement is... oh, it looks super good. Now, I do want to quickly say it looks a little bit goofy. Not goofy, but it does look a little bit off. I think that's just because the angle it was taken at the picture. Because it's not like a straight side view or front view, but it looks fantastic. I am so excited for it. Anyway, next up, we have got some new animations from the DB team on some of their other mods. Starting with ANKYLOSAURUS. So, their ANKYLOSAURUS mod is getting some touch-ups on its emotes. That being its look-around emote is getting a rework. I'll play that right now. As well as they are going to be adding some display emotes for male and female. Now, I have them both. I'm going to play both of them. I don't know which one is which. I'm sure you guys can put the puzzle pieces together in the comments below. I'm really bad at sayings. But yeah, I'm probably being stupid. I don't know which one's which. But they did it with DB Acro, which is pretty cool, and it looks like we're going to get it with a few more things. We probably get that with Karch's TLC. By the way, I quickly want to say, when I said Karch's TLC will be released slowly, I don't mean like they'll add a part of it every now and then. I mean they're going to work on it slowly. That's what I meant. Just thought I'd make that clear. Anyway, some more animations we have from DB is Divine Beasts Acro. This thing has been through so many changes recently. Some of them I couldn't even cover because they're not in the game anymore. They moved that quick. But it looks like they have finally finalized it, and we have the final trotting and sprinting animation. So I was going to show these on screen, but since I'm playing as the thing in game, you can probably just have a look-see. It looks so much better. This is what we wanted for an Acro. I'm not going to lie, it's probably the best we're going to get from DB in terms of Acrocanthosaurus. It's not perfect by any means, no mod is, but I think it is pretty cool. It's realistic, it looks great, and not only do we have a new trot, we have a new idle where it positions itself more upright. You can see that in game. I think that's pretty cool, you know? It's a bit intimidating, but I think that looks pretty cool. And a little touch up on the shake emo. Again, just have a look at that, show it in game. It did lose its little noise it made. I kind of wish it kept that, but they have done such a fantastic job with their Acro. I don't know why they're giving it so much love. I don't know, honestly, but they are, and it's just such an improvement. It's so nice to see. Anyway, the next thing they've been working on is Compi and Kryptops. So, Kryptops I'll cover first because I can't really show anything of that in game, but I can show you one thing that they have shown off, which is its brand new shake animation, which, you know what? I think that's pretty cool. I was not expecting them to work on Kryptops because it's a divine port, and those are usually touched up on less compared to their main mods. The ports are kind of like little extra things, so it's a store-bought model, they animate and do everything else. It's just like a little extra thing, but it turns out they're just going to keep going with it, apparently. So Kryptops is getting a brand new shake, but next up, we are looking at Compsognathus. So, this one has got a new trot animation, a new walk animation, it no longer bounces, and a brand new emote. So I would put these up on screen, but since we have it in-game, I just let you guys have a look-see. Hopefully a critter doesn't at me. This emo is called Investigation or Investigator, and here's what it looks like. Which, you know what? I don't mind that. I think that's pretty cute. It looks pretty cute for the Compi. Like it's looking at something, it's curious, discovering. I like it. It looks fantastic. It's just a quality of life thing. It just adds more of a realistic type look for the Compi. Anyway, moving away from Divine Beasts, we have got some news on Reptilio's CARCHARODONTOSAURUS. Yes, I'm finally going to cover this because they have announced it is now a 4-slot. It is not going to be a 5-slot anymore. It is straight up just going to be a sub-apex 4-slot. Now, that might anger some of you a lot. It might not anger you at all. You know what? That's fine. Free to have your opinion. However, what does this mean in terms of its balancing, its strength, what abilities it will have? Well, I can give you some little hints. First of all, it'll be having an ability removed. They teased this ability, it was like ready to go, and now it's going to be removed. And that is the ability called Warding Stance. I don't exactly know what it does, I never looked at the tease properly, but that ability is either going to get a full rework or just removed forever. So, bye-bye! Anyway, when it comes to its balancing, it's not going to be an Apex anymore. Like I say, it's a 4-slot. It's going to be stronger than Suchomimus, I hope. Stronger than Sarco, I hope. Maybe they could possibly go with making it as strong as Iguanodon. Because Iguanodon, that's nearly as good as a T-Rex in terms of strength. It can win against Rex. It's pretty good. Maybe they will do that. I'm not sure. But I don't know. I don't know why they decided to go with a 4-slot. I think it was simply just because it would be easier to balance, and maybe they don't want too many 5-slot carnivore apexes in the game, because we've got a lot. We've got like 2 Gigas, 2 Acro, Zucheng, Karch. We've got a ton, and that's just the modded stuff. It's crazy. Also, I do have a new subspecies for it. They have announced that it will have a Mapusaurus subspecies, so that's pretty cool. Also, let me know in the comments, what do you think about the Repties Karch changes? You know, do you prefer it as an Apex, or are you going to be actually quite happy with the fact that we are going to have a pretty nice sub-Apex to fill a new niche? You know, a sub-Apex bleeder. That's going to be pretty cool. Let me know how you feel about that down in the comments below. Alright, the next mod team we are looking at is Inventum, who have recently been much more active in the Path of Titans modding community. And they have announced their own Therizinosaurus. So I'm just going to put the concept art for it, because we don't have any pictures or anything right now, but we have the concept art. And that looks pretty good, I've got to say. Its claws are a bit thin, it's very fluffy, but it looks pretty cool. I like it, especially with a little drawing of the baby. That looks very nice. Very good. They have also shown off their modded Achillobeta. They're making their own Achillo. So I'm going to put a few pictures of that up. It's very fluffy, as you can see, and despite what you might think, its posture makes it look smaller, but it's going to be basically the same size as the vanilla one made by Alderon. So, you know, overall, that should be pretty interesting to have. A modded Achillobeta. Hopefully they don't do what the Beaked Patchy did, which was basically just using the exact same types of abilities as regular Patchy. Hopefully, they add fully custom stuff. You know, I think that is going to be pretty cool when it eventually gets added in. And the final mod team for this video is the Timeless Productions mod team, who last time I mentioned them, I showed off a mythical animal they were working on. I think it's like, I forgot what it's called actually. But it was like this 6-legged mythical thing, carnivore based off Avatar. Pretty cool. However, they have shown off some more realistic type things, with an ANKYLOSAURUS model being shown off, and an Embolotherium. So I'm going to show off, well, I'm not going to show off, but I'm going to put them on screen right now. The Embolotherium is in its animation stage. I have no idea what that thing is. Is it a rhino? Like, is it, I genuinely don't know. What type of animal is this? It's like a rhino, but instead of having horns, it's just got these weird nubs on its head. It's confusing. It's confusing to look at. It hurts my head. I don't know what it is. Please let me know in the comments what it actually is. It really stumbles me, man. It really stumbles me. But it looks pretty good. I'm excited for it. That is basically everything new in the modding team. I have been through nearly every Discord in the Path of Titans community looking for modding stuff. And this is all I could find that is newish. You know, not stuff that I've covered before or stuff that other people have covered from what I've seen. This is all new and it's latest. So, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Quickly before I end, I have two things. One, thank you to my members on the channel. It is fantastic that you guys even exist. I'm so grateful. Thank you for that. As well as a question for those of you who have made it to the end of the video. What dinosaur that isn't being modded or has been modded would you like in Path of Titans? You know, what dinosaur would you choose to mod? I'm also going to allow you to include pterosaurs or marine reptiles as well. You know, just let me know. And also, like, what rendition of them? Would you, like, have Walking with Dinosaurs like Pleurodon? Maybe, maybe not, probably not. But yeah, just let me know in the comments. What dinosaurs would you guys like? I'm pretty curious on that. Anyway, that is going to be all for now. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Join the Discord with the link in the description. And take care. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, everyone.